Sir, please state your name and address for the record.
David
Would you all like to do it with him tonight?
8428 Eastwood Road. I've watched this project for 5 years now, and you know how I feel about TIF. But here's one time I'm going to say that I don't think we should be horsing around anymore. This business has been in our village for many years. We helped an outfit from Texas. The Bell Ray, the TIF went from 4 point whatever. You talk about building in a 3%. I don't know what they built in on that thing, if I figured that percent out. He has went through a lot of expenses, and I took the time to research this. And we have horsed around with, I shouldn't say horsed around, we worked with this project for 5 years now through different councils. Here's one time I'm going to say that there should be no contingencies on this. I've seen a lot of money change here, and we're talking, and I appreciate your fact. I always ask for accountability, so I do appreciate, Barb, your interest in this. But I think the time has come, and has come so late, it's getting later and later, that we can't have any more delays. I really don't. And he did go to a lot of effort to get this funding and everything. He did pay a lot of expenses that the city didn't incur on this project. So here's one time I'm going to say that I hope this council realizes, and I don't know if I would have came up here and tell people where I am in financially, but he was pretty honest, I think, about it. And what I could research, I think this has got to be taken care of tonight, so this project can go on. And like I said, and in light of those, I certainly respect all accounts of there, but we're getting close. And I think this bid, I was upset as you did. You know, I talked to an engineer, and he says we're supposed to come within 5% years ago. I said, well, how long ago was that? He said 20 years ago. I said, things have changed now, I guess, because the 5%. But in fairness to them, maybe they weren't given all the things they were supposed to bid on. It sounds like maybe the village didn't give them everything that they were supposed to bid on. I don't know. I didn't research that. But I feel very strong that this has got to be passed tonight and voted on so this project can go forward. And maybe those other project owners will have to, I don't know if there's any way to there. I mean, I can see what they did. They're not going to build anything, so they say, hey, I'm getting it, but I'm not building anything right now. In the future, I don't know if we can assess them anything. But this is one I do feel strong about. But I haven't changed my mind about TIF. I have a hope to make an appointment with the mayor about TIF. But this is one time. It's been a resident 5 years. I don't know if I would sometimes throw up my hands and say, you know, Mounds View, I wished I wasn't here. So that's my 3 minutes.
Thank you, sir. Mike, did you have a comment? For a minute there, I was concerned, Dave.
Never had any concern. David Janke, 8428 Eastwood Road. Good evening, Mayor and Council. Just got a couple questions, and they don't have to be answered this particular night, but I would like an answer. One of them is, as I was watching this council and different things that go on down here, is they sent a deal out to hire, I think, a finance person. What I was wondering is the finance person with the equal position as Mounds View, which Mounds View is a lot smaller than Blaine, the pay is higher here than in Blaine. I just wonder if that's out of order, and I'd like, to get an answer on that. I can't understand the size of Blaine. I mean, I don't know how many times bigger than Mounds View, but their finance director gets less money than our finance director. So, I was always worried about accountability, and I'm wondering back down the line when I preached about accountability if something didn't get way out of whack here. That's just a question. Another question is the signs. How are the signs coming on the golf course? I haven't heard anything lately. Are we close? Are we going to get denied, or is it still in court, or what?
Scott, you can address
Yeah.
it. I know the answer, but go
Mr.
ahead.
Janke, basically, right now, it's before the Department of Transportation for a decision. The commissioner, or assistant commissioner, did have a hearing, within the last month, and the letter that was received over the last, I'd say about 7 to 10 days ago, was that they weren't sure a decision would be made until obviously the budget crunch has occurred with the state, so they're sending out letters to everyone that's had a hearing, everyone that's had a contract, and basically stating, we're not sure if we're going to be here for the next month, we'll let you know when we can get the decision made. The understanding of the individual that argued on behalf of the city along with Eller Media was that a decision would be forthcoming fairly soon. It hasn't come yet. So it's with the department, it's sitting at the department right now.
So we might not see an answer this summer.
Well, depending on what the budget crunch is with the state legislature, I don't know. I don't have an answer for you on that.
Thank you, that's all I got.
Thank you, David. Any other residents?